Story time for my main project. So this is my 1986 Audi Coupe Quattro. It is a non-turbo, so the original engine was a 2.2 10 valve non-turbo, and there's a bit of a backstory to it before I catch you up on how it's got to this state. My dad has owned this car for over 28 years and it has been through a lot, to say the least. The car was a red, it was completely original. My dad had it as a workhorse, had a tow bar on it, he did absolutely everything with it. So my mum, when they were dating, she started working in my town and she lived about 40-minute drive away, even more. My dad decided to give her this car because her car was really unreliable, and saying it was four-wheel drive in the winter, he thought it would be safer for her to drive this. Now, one day she was driving through a local town, someone actually hit into her. It was not her fault, she was on the main road and he was coming from a side road, just didn't stop and just crashed straight into the front of her. So when the car got crashed, it got sent away to obviously get repaired. So my mum then ended up buying the red Coupe GT. She only owned that for a few months until the car came back, but from the insurance claim, my dad went, do you know what, I'm going to stick a Your Quattro body kit on it, because at the time he didn't have a Quattro, like a Quattro Turbo, so he was like, why not? And they decided to paint it blue. Fun fact, it's actually from a little replica Audi car that my mum had in work, and she was asking people in work going, oh, what colour should be painted? And she found the little toy car, and that's why they ended up painting it that colour. So I came along, got into cars, was looking for a car to take the car shows, and I wanted a car. So I said to Dad when I was 19, if I can get insured on this car, would I be allowed to drive it? And he laughed, because he was like, no chance are you going to get insurance. Funny enough, somehow I got insured in this. There's always been issues as paint cracked along the roof, and we asked the paint man to fully strip the car down and repaint. Came back, a few weeks, months went by, started cracking again. I got really pissed off because obviously this car has had a lot of like work and stuff done to it over the years, and it's just been really badly done. So I then took it upon myself. I drove it in here, which was my workshop at the time, which you'll see here. I drove it in here with 3 months MOT on it, got hot-headed and stubborn as I do, and decided, you know what, if they're not going to do it right, I'm going to do it right. Now this is a girl that has absolutely no experience, so that was a great idea. So then I started stripping the car. So that was roughly probably 6, 7, 8, 9, I don't even know how many years ago. And it's taken me quite a lot of time to get it to this stage. So as you can see how it's looking now, it's currently on a spit, which I also made, just found a video online on YouTube and just made it. And I'm now going to talk through everything that's been done to it to this stage, and then also the plans of it as well. So to this stage, everything has been completely stripped out of it. And then I started stripping all the paint, everything. So the car now is sitting with no paint on it. There's a little tiny bit of seam sealer there in some places where I just can't get access to wire wheels. But I've just got to that stage where I just couldn't be bothered anymore. It's like 90% done, I'm happy with it, and I want to get on to the next stage of welding. So it's currently sitting here with no paint on it, and the whole body of it is protected in Built Hammer Hydrate 80. Built Hammer Hydrate 80 is a rust killer, a rust prohibitor, and it's just on it until I get the panels made. Now a lot of people have said to me I need to put epoxy on it, but there are so many holes in this car that I don't see the point of it, because if I spray painted it, like epoxy primed it, most of that epoxy primer would be coming off, because most of the car needs panels or welding. So that's why I'm not too worried. If in the long term it does start to rust again, I'm just gonna have to blast it again. As you can see, the body kit, well, part of the body kit is on it. So there's a Sport Quattro body kit going on to it, and this is just to mark out the arches. The back arch there needs to be cut out to fit it, and it was just to give me a bit of motivation, because you can't lie, it looks pretty cool sitting there. As I said, originally it was a 2.1 10 valve non-turbo. So since I'm going through all of this pain, all this time, I'm obviously gonna upgrade the engine. So I have went for a 2.2 20 valve turboed engine with a 6-speed gearbox originally these cars have 5-speed. I believe the engine and gearbox came from a URS4. I bought it absolutely years ago. It was like one of the first things I bought. Along with that, as you can see, instead of having like the GT Quattro body kit or the UR body kit that was on it at one stage, I'm now going to be putting a wide arch Sport Quattro body kit on it. However, this is for a long wheelbase. I'm not shortening the car, I'm not making a short wheelbase because I don't know enough about cars and I don't know enough about how to actually do that. I know obviously the drivetrain needs shortened and like there's so many things that go into short wheelbases. I was like, no, we're not overcomplicating it. As I say, with a car completely stripped and a girl with no idea what she's doing. But anywho, I have the short wheelbase lights. I still need to get the indicator. Talks with getting 5-spoke wheels, but there is going to be a tow bar on this because this is only one part of the plan. If anyone has built one of these before, please do, 1, follow me, and 2, message me. And if you see something that's like, oh, do this before you need to do that, please do comment. I need all the help I can get, mentally, physically, emotionally, money-wise. I need help, so any help is much appreciated. But again, make sure to subscribe because I'm gonna literally do a video straight after this explaining how I got here and basically the mess I'm in of not knowing anything. But yeah, thank you so much for watching. Bye!